G'day guys, welcome back. I'm still going on with my trying to get a bit of a split look of white between my cups. So if you saw the last two, they were in the purples and the turquoise. I'm having a break from those colours and I'm just going to go with turquoise, red and orange and a big cup of white. So I'll explain to you what I'm going to do as I go along, but let's get started. Pouring medium is the same as always, 60% Elmer's glue oil, 40% water. You can use a different PVA craft glue if you like. It might not be exactly the same. Some glues are a little bit thicker or thinner than others, but just play around with it until you get the consistency that works for you. And I've mixed that 1 part pouring medium to 1 part paint. My paints are Mont Marte Studio Acrylic, so I've got the white and I've got the turquoise, and this one here is Brilliant Red. It's kind of a warm red, it's not the cool red. They've got a crimson, which is more of a cool red. Now this one here, I call it a warm yellow, and I've actually mixed their yellow and their orange together to make that. So we'll see how that goes. Put some treadmill silicone in the cups. Now I've got 50 grams of pouring medium and 50 grams of paint in these two. Actually, no, I haven't. 50 of pouring medium, 45 of paint, because these colours seem to be a little bit thicker. And because I've got two warm colours, I wanted a big cup of the cool colour. So that is 100 grams of pouring medium and 100 grams of paint. So it's double the amount. So I've got the same amount of the warm as I have for the cool, because I thought if I don't, it's just gonna, the red's gonna take over, and I kind of wanted a lot of turquoise in it. So this time I'm gonna do things a little bit differently. Did I stir that? I can't remember now. So I was telling you about the turquoise and then I stirred the turquoise, so I don't know if I've actually stirred these two. I best do it. So the last couple of pours I was experimenting with a big layer of white on the top, trying to see if I could get that white split between the cups. Wasn't that successful really, so this time I'm going to pour puddles of white down, and I'm going to flip the cups over onto them. How's that sound? We'll give it a go, hey? So, don't particularly want the red next to the white. So let's go some turquoise in these two. Actually, that probably won't matter because the white's going to be on the top. And you can go in there. So just going to layer these now. A little bit differently to each other. And a little bit of white. I will have, by the looks of it, I'll have to put a little bit of the red there on top of the white, but not too often, hey? And that can go there. So just, that can go there. So you've got 2 of yellow, you've only got 1 of yellow. Not very much left. That's okay. I'm happy for them all to be a little bit different. So you're not getting any yellow, I'm afraid, but you can have some extra red. How's that grab you? Pretty good? finish that off. So hopefully this will be pretty. I have no idea what to expect. I've never done a pour like this before. How could I never do that? In 3 years of pouring, how could I never do that, hey? Now you've only got 1 layer of turquoise, so you better have some more. And then you're not very full at all, are you? You could do with a little bit more red actually, but I haven't got any more. Never mind. You've only got 1 yellow. That's okay. It is what it is. Now, I'm not sure if I want to put white on the top of those. I'm just going to see how much white I've actually got. So I want to do like a big puddle of white there. Might as well use it all. I know, I might as well just cover the whole canvas, hey, but I wanted a nice big thick puddle, so we'll see what happens. It's probably going to be a bit like a, oh, what did I used to do? The push and pull. Do you guys remember the push and pull? Where you put your white down at the top and you kind of push into it and then drag your cup down and it pulls the white over the top of your colours. Oh, it looks like Mickey Mouse. There's your nose. All right, let's do this. Oh, it's floating away. You're not supposed to happen. Oh. Okay, just pretend that never happened. Cover it up. Oh dear. Okay, let's give that a minute to come down, and then what I'm going to do, I'm not going to lift straight up because I don't like the drippy bits. I don't want to drag. I'm just going to try and just like flip over and see how that goes. I might flip this way though, so that if I do get a little tail or something, I can at least tip it off. Are you ready? Let's do this. Oh, look at that. I think I'll do that one backwards. Okay, now this one again, I'll pull the little tail to the side, that way I can tip it off if I have to. Oh, pretty. It reminds me of a hot air balloon just hanging there in the sky. And this one I'm going to do the opposite. No, I'm not, because I don't want to break that line up. I want to keep that line, and I'll just pull the tail down here a little bit, so to speak. It's doing it, you guys. It's doing it. Whoops, dropping my cup. Let me just wipe my hands. It's doing it. Okay, got all the bubbles. Okay, now give it a little bit of a flip around. I wish I had some more white here. I'll try and keep that little bit of a white corner there, and I'll keep that white corner. Wish I had some more white to go here, but I don't think I'm going to. I didn't make up any extra because I didn't want too much paint. Okay, you can just go over. That's it. Come back. Now, how am I going to get to that corner there? I really want that left white. Do I have any white paint anywhere? No. I'm just going to make up a little bit of paint. I don't even know how much that is. I should weigh it. Alright, so I'll add about 50 grams of white. I'm loving this. Loving it, loving it. Oh, that's the thing I don't like about these Mont Marte bottles. I can't squeeze them to get the paint out. It's awfully frustrating. Okay. Oh, I'm loving it. I've got my white splits. Small things amuse small minds, hey? A lot of turquoise in this one, not much colour. But maybe once I torch it, I'll get some other colours up through. I just wanted to make sure I had lots of turquoise, you know. I didn't want it to be overtaken by the warm shades. I wanted it to be mainly turquoise. How's that looking? Okay, that's looking good. There you go, just like I bought one. I'll tip that a little bit. And I may just put a little bit there. Oops, oh, it looks a bit thick. Let me add a little bit more pouring medium. It's because I didn't weigh the pouring medium when I first did it. I just guesstimated. Okay, I'm getting covered in paint. Okay, that will do. Got a little bit left if I need it. Now then, do I want to just finish tipping, oops, over that corner? There we go, just to make that look as if it kind of belonged there. Now, I love it. I've got a little bit of white left to fix up that corner too. Now, I just need to, I don't even need to walk my paint because, you know, it's not like I'm trying to keep my cells, is it? I'm just trying to keep the, look of what I'm after. Okay. Is that too matchy-matchy? Okay, that's better, isn't it? Right now, I probably tipped too much off, actually. I was going for the composition and forgot that I needed to torch. Oh, love that. I got my splits. I got my splits. I'm so excited. Ah. Can't believe I hadn't thought about that earlier. Anyway, I thunked about it now, hey? I did. I thunked about it. Torch, get some cells up. Happy not to get them through the white because it's my negative space, somewhere for the eye to rest. Practicing this on a little canvas, and if it works then I can move on to a nice big one with lots of negative space. How pretty would that look, hey? I think it would. Trouble with the cells under the white as usual. My white being a little bit on the thick side, no doubt. Oh, look, I've torched too much there. Oh, and I can't even tip that off because it's way up there. Whoa! Okay. That's going to have to go to, I don't know, I just got too close there. It's all the excitement. Now, I would like to try and get some of that off because there's nothing under there. I put a lot of turquoise there and there's no colour underneath it. So Let's just see how we go. I want to keep those. Those are gorgeous, so I may have to tip off there. Probably didn't need to tip half the paint off before I torched. I was getting a bit carried away with my composition. Look at that, look at that. I over torched that. Now I'm in all sorts of trouble. I'm gonna have to get rid of some of that. Just getting the weight of the paint to move. Okay, how's that looking? Still, I can't do very much about that huge cluster there in the middle. That was my bad there, over torched. My bad. But if you forgive that little section there, can you imagine, like if it just had a few cells kind of match that, how gorgeous would that be, hey? That would be amazing if it looked like that. And yeah, I torched too much. Well, I got a bit close. How annoying. I feel like scraping this one and going again just because of all of that. It's really bugging me. But I got my white negative space. Yay! I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. All right, let me fix my little corners. Got a little bit of white left here. Just as well. I should always keep my white. So can you imagine what this would look like on a big canvas? Lots of white negative space, so somewhere for the eye to rest. Love how those colours have come up. And it's just the right amount of balance, isn't it? So if I'd gone with equal amounts of paint, it just wouldn't work. It would, I think it would just be too red. Just tempted to just torch in there. This has got so much over here that I just find that the other side needs a bit of balance now. So yeah, just to balance it out because that's so busy. So popped a few little ones there, popped a few little ones through there. Aren't they so cute? Hello, they're so gorgeous. All right. Now I think it was just this little corner here that I had to finish. Well, I am really glad that I figured that out. I was just sitting there watching TV and I thought, let me give it one more go because I did those other two paws today. Oh, I just scratched that. Did those other two paws today. And although they were pretty, it's just, you know, it wasn't what I was after. I wanted that white split look. That's canvas there, isn't it? Yeah, that's dry bit of canvas. Love that. You're the best. You're the second best. You're the third best. I'm sorry. Let's just pop some paint there. And did that make it? I have to go around and have a look. Not quite. Put your paint at the top. Let it run down on its own. Make a pretty pattern. Okay, that's got it. It's got nice movement, hasn't it? I really, really like it. That's got quite a stark edge there, and then here it's blending. It's like the beach, you know, the water lapping up at the beach. Love it. Love it. except for you. I don't love you. And I'm going to go again. Oh, how did I get paint all the way down there? Okay, let me jump up my ladder and bring you down for a close up. So what do you think? Do you like my new technique? Split pour, I've called it, because it splits those cups into sections and you get that white area. Unless you guys can think of a better name. I was thinking about it, I thought, what can I call it where I get each cup split with white, like a division, something like that. But something, you know, that's going to roll off the tongue, that I can do again and again, and you guys will know what I'm talking about when I say a split cup. It's not a split cup because I've done split cups with different compartments. A split pour. Maybe not. Why won't you focus? So yeah, let me know what you think, if you like that name, or give me a suggestion. Look at those. They're just floating in white background. It's just gorgeous. Look at the red ones. Like little planets. Can you hear Rex in the background? It's my king parrot. You probably can't hear him. All right, there it is. Love it. Well, love that section. Let us crop it like that. All right. Oh, I'm happy. Happy Julie. Okay, but definitely want to do again. I think probably the more little cups, the better with this technique, so that you get more splits. Like that's just, you know, 3 separate areas. I think if I did it maybe 4 or 5 little areas with the white split between, I think that would be better for composition wise, rather than have like 3 separate ones. But hey, my first go, I'm pretty happy. Okay, I will be back, and maybe I'll do 5 next time. Same colors, but I'll go with 5 and just see what the difference is like. I think it will be better. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now.